Welcome back. Just before the break, we were talking to our honored guest today, Professor Sajjadul Rahman, about COVID-19, the various aspects, its impact on our society, our culture, our economic life, and how to prevent, how to avoid, and how to take care of ourselves and its impact on not only our culture and social life, but also the economy of the world. Dr. Sajjad,
Yes, sir.
we have not mentioned the big organization that has been sort of or known to be controlling the health of the world, the monitor that looks after our health, WHO.
Well, WHO is an organization, is funded by different countries, and they have to follow certain guidelines given to them by those countries controlling them.
Right,
It appears to me
right.
because they
What,
have been
what is it
there have been
supposed to do?
actually they should have or control the all the activities of the medical services going all over the world
Right,
on this issue and getting a unified sort of uh, guideline. But at one time, of course, we cannot blame that much on WHO because the world itself has only 7 months sort of into the pandemic,
yeah, it was
and
so
there has
sudden.
been, pardon?
It was so sudden and people
Yes,
were
it is
not
so
prepared.
sudden, but it nobody has been able to put up all their efforts into the fight.
Right,
Therefore, everyone is trying for their part to get into this fight and win the fight, and that's why you find a lot of different medicine is coming up. Someone is saying this, I've seen this medicine work better. The
right.
other saying the other. Now they are organizing all those research papers into the central institutions and getting some idea about the treatment. We still don't have any
Clue.
proper medication for this, but the supportive medications are saving lives, if not curing 100%. They are saving lives by allowing the immune system of the body to take over the final activity. So by doing that, we are coming out. And I didn't tell you that if there is 100 people found with positive antigen test,
Right,
80 of them do get better without any fatality, and they only show mild symptoms. Mild symptoms. Only 20% get severe symptoms, and of that, about 15% get admitted to the hospital. They get better, even staying at home on home quarantine.
yeah, but why?
Right?
What is the reason?
But reason the preventive measures they have taken, keeping away from load of the virus, more further load of the virus from the society. Therefore, less effect. You put in more soldiers into the war, or more machinery into the war, you fight. You have to fight more.
Right,
That's why if you don't take in load of virus more, you have more chances of fighting off the virus. So preventive measure is very important, and your body gets chance to fight the virus by its own with giving some of the medical treatment that supplements the treatment, not the actual treatment. Of course, I didn't tell you about another treatment they are trying, antibodies from those who have been infected and suffering from COVID virus. Their
yep,
blood
yep, yep.
plasma is being
Yes,
given, and this is a good treatment. This is a passive treatment, but this is not the proper treatment we want.
but they
This
have
is
done
just
that in India, isn't it?
or India, Bangladesh. It is being done. It is being done in uh, countries like China and Italy, they have done it because it is people are in desperation. They want to do everything that is possible to save their patient. No doctor wants to have their patient die in front of them. It is heartbroken. Even a surgeon, there is a big saying from a surgeon that with the death of each of my patients, I die a little myself. So that is the motto of the doctor, to save the patient.
Right.
Everyone has tried.
What is your opinion about the so many doctors and paramedics from black and Asian communities have died? Uh,
Two, two factors I find, that most of the doctors do not get their own illness treated properly. They ignore their illness and they self-medicate themselves. And they try to avoid announcing that they have this problem. This is one factor. Their immune system is down. Most of them have got hypertension because of stress, hypertension,
and overwork.
And overwork because of stress as well. And they have got lack of immunity, especially, as I said, the communities that have got darker skin, they have got less immunity compared to the white people, and they have less immunity from diseases. So these two factors taken together, and most of these darker skinned people do have the lower socio-economically lower working situation. Financially, they are at a disadvantage.
Also living conditions.
Living condition over, because of economic, this is an economic effect. The living condition gets better once your economic status gets better.
Right.
And you can see in countries like ours, in the subcontinent, there is a huge population. There is not enough space to live, and not enough money going around to have a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah,
so
but
these are all
what is the situation in Bangladesh? You see, because Bangladesh, being not a rich country that way, has done very well in this regard in COVID-19.
Yes, this comes again to that they have, most of the people live in the villages, and they have had enough, even it is less, but they have got reasonably enough vitamin D in their body. Second thing, the people in the cities have been more affected than the rural areas. People have been congested, living in a congested life, and in the slums of the cities, people live 4, 5 to 10 people in one room, 100 square feet. So there is no possibility of any social distancing,
Right.
nor even
I was
lockdown.
reading that the per square meter, per square kilometer, the density of population in Dhaka is 50,000 persons. 50.
Yes.
50,000 persons.
I'm sure it would be, because we are going vertically upwards as well.
Yep.
So
There was a time when it was only 6,000 persons per square mile in Bangladesh.
Yes, in Bangladesh.
And now
So
it's 50,000.
But I must say Bangladesh has done reasonably well considering its resources.
Right.
And although they were not very experienced in this, they have done reasonably well by putting the virus at bay. But then again, we don't know whether this second wave will come up. But we are hoping it won't.
You believe the figures that they are releasing is correct?
I think it is. In the present days of mobile phone, you get information about deaths from all over the country instantly. So there is no way one can make a big difference in statistics in those.
Have
You
you
cannot have everything.
have you
So
come
this
across the news that Bangladesh has come up with a vaccine for COVID-19?
it is an antibody test.
Uh-huh.
Actually, Dr. Zafrullah Chaudhry from Ganoshaistha has come up with the vaccine, but unfortunately there has been probably some political rivalry. He has not been allowed. Initially he was allowed, then he was stopped. It's like WHO and CDC of USA. They have been asked to go ahead, then stop, then asked to go ahead again, and then stopped again. So
No,
there is a
no,
sort
no.
of,
Dr. Zafrullah was to check whether somebody has got the
yes,
COVID-19. See,
this
but
is
this
is
news
that
is about
antibody test.
this is
No,
news
I
is
don't think there is a vaccine. Bangladesh hasn't come out with a vaccine.
it,
It is
it
the antibody test.
it has to be taken with a pinch of salt.
Yes, that's right.
Uh, do you think, I mean, with your hindsight, this pandemic is going to have a huge impact on our lives?
I think it has already has some impact. I was listening to someone telling me that his grandson, when he went near him, he said, "Dad, granddad, 2 meter distance." A little kid. So it is being ingrained into our system. But one thing I would like to tell you, that the medical treatment has gone into a very different level. Because of the lockdown, most of the world has tried the uh, telemedicine,
Yep.
and it is becoming more effective. And even in USA before this pandemic, they were doing telesurgery. They are tele treatment, that is telemedicine treatment given from maybe 500, 600 miles away to a clinic somewhere, and they are doing the basic things in medicine and surgery. How to intubate, and the doctor is guiding it, or the person who is the leader is guiding his assistant at a different place. So this is probably going to come, and it is a good thing, I
Right.
suppose.
See, one of the impacts of COVID-19 is that I'm talking to you and you are sitting
Yes,
somewhere far away at your home and we are
yes.
doing these programs. See, but
The
I won't say
other
thanks.
thing,
I won't say thanks to COVID-19 because I would rather have you here and enjoy your company and have the pleasure.
maybe, but then you save a lot of time
Yes,
in going from one place to another.
true.
Another thing that has happened, I heard that some of the big companies have asked their workers to work from home through Skype and others, and that has reduced the rental of the big properties in the big cities,
Right.
and
That,
they are
that,
becoming back
that is the unfortunate aspect of the economic
way.
impact of COVID-19. See, uh,
But doesn't it mean that we have been hiking the prices of the place for our own gain? And God has given or the Creator has given the direction towards which we have to turn our
well, there is
attention.
always good coming out of bad. See, and this is one aspect. See how you see things. See how you can make when there was darkness, people created light. See, they didn't
That's
wait
right.
until the morning. They needed light
Yes.
to work at night. See, so
Hopefully, we'll see a better world in future.
we hope that it will be a better world after the dark days of pandemic COVID-19.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much, sir. It was a pleasure
Thank you.
having you. And some,
Nice being with you,
inshallah,
sir.
we will meet again in better circumstances.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, viewers, for being with us, and we hope that you've enjoyed the show as much as we have. We hope to meet you and others and our guests in better times. In the meantime, take care.
Thank you.